The Ghost on Peterson's farm. Well, Devin went to his grandfather's house one day. Lived in a big house. Well, Devin was in his grandfather's study when he saw a beautiful book high up on a shelf. He got it down, opened it up, and it was the Farmer's Almanac. And out dropped a piece of paper. Well, Devin picked up the paper. When he looked at it, he knew exactly what it was. It was a treasure map. Because there was Skunk Creek, Beaver Lake, and over here was Candy Rock Mountain. And right there was Old Man Peterson's farm. Now, Old Man Peterson had been dead a long time. And this looked like a treasure map to Old Man Peterson's farm. And Devin just knew if he went there that night and started digging, he'd find Old Man Peterson's treasure. So that night, when it got dark, he packed his supplies, grabbed a shovel, and went off to Old Man Peterson's farm. He thought, where should I start first? Oh, I know, the barn. So he went off to where the barn is. And he started to dig a hole right there. And he started to dig and dig and dig when he heard, ooh, ooh. What was that? What was that? Oh, it must have been my imagination. I don't hear anything. So he continued to dig and dig and ooh. Oh, I heard it again. That's the ghost of Old Man Peterson. I just know it is. I'm going to get a stick. He ran and grabbed a stick. And he shook it. He said, you don't come near me, Old Man Peterson. Don't you come near me. I think he's gone now. I'll get back to digging. So he went to the other side of the barn. And he started to dig and dig and dig. When there it was again. Ooh! Ooh! And then the moon came up from behind a cloud. And Devin could see the ghost walking back and forth, going, ooh, 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 ah! Cried Devin, ah! And he started to run. He found a tool shed. Went inside the tool shed and peeked through a knothole that was on the tool shed. And he looked through the knothole and he could see the ghost going back and forth. Ooh, ooh. Devin stayed there quite a while. Suddenly it all got quiet. And he started to go out the door. But then there it was again. Ooh, ooh, ah! Oh, Devin ran inside the door again and spent the night looking through another knothole. He waited and he waited and he waited. And finally the sun came up. Oh, it was a beautiful, gorgeous, sunny day. And Devin opened the door of the shed, threw down the stick, and ran this way. But if he'd turned around and looked back, he would have seen the ghost on Peterson's farm. Now, what's the ghost on Peterson's